Thank you, Jerry. So, I've been going to the gym lately, you know, bulking up a little bit, getting big. One thing that really annoys me at the gym is there's always an old naked man in the locker room combing his hair. Like, at what age does straight hair become more important than pants? And the weirdest thing, like, I never see this guy working out. I see him at every gym I've ever been to. But I've never seen him working out. I think he just really wants to be naked. And it's the only place that's it's publicly acceptable to be naked. And but sometimes they're good about it, you know. Sometimes they try to wear a towel, but it's usually the hand towel that they get from the front desk. So it doesn't really work, especially since they're a little older and you know, hangs down a little bit extra. And I know you might be wondering, why are you spending so much time staring at this old man combing his hair in the locker room? I have no reason. It's like the worst peep show ever. I have no reason, but I keep doing it. So you know it's a good feeling? Going to the doctor to get tested and finding out it's only jock itch. Not that jock itch is a good feeling. For any of you who have not experienced it, it's not a good feeling, but that's just a little tough actin' tenactin, and that takes care of that right there. So I'm from DC, grew up in DC. Yeah. So I'm a pretty big Redskins fan. And every few years, this controversy always comes up about, like, should they change the team name or not? And I don't know, like a few years ago they did a survey. Like 90% of Native Americans have no issue with the name. But it always seems to be white men getting really offended on behalf of Native Americans, even though most of them, you know, they're okay with it. But I've also noticed recently it's a lot of black men also being offended on behalf of Native Americans. And I think that shows progress. First you get the presidency, and then you're offended on behalf of other races. So here's an unpopular opinion. I like the TSA. I enjoy going through the TSA because about 7 or 8 years ago, airport security decided that I am a terrorist. And I've been trying to figure out why. Don't know. But a few years ago, they just started molesting everyone. So now you all know how I feel. And also, when you have some jock itch, sometimes they can get that right angle that you just can't get. Feels a lot better. Alright, so you know how, like, sometimes you grow up and you think your family's normal, and then you meet other people as an adult and you're like, no. Well, growing up, I had a little warped view of how, like, my dad would say weird things, and it affected how I saw men. He would say things like, I'm a chocoholic, or Ben and Jerry are my two best friends, or Rich, stop playing with your balls in public. And I'm like, Dad, put some pants on and stop combing your hair before telling me to do things like that. Alright, that's my time. I'm Richard Moss. Thanks.